Ladies and gentlemen, the Supreme Court will rule that Biden's pardons are null and void. Hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel. Go to H.A. Goodman for the live stream right now. Almost 300,000 subscribers there. Let's get to 20,000 subs here. You could be the 20,000th sub on H.A. Goodman's other channel. Hit subscribe right now. This is the House GOP Oversight Committee report. Senior White House officials did not know who operated the AUTOPEN, and its use was not sufficiently controlled or documented to prevent abuse. Now, not accusing anyone here of committing a crime, but these are the top officials that pled the fifth. They pled the fifth, and I'm not accusing them of committing a crime, but they pled the fifth almost certainly because very likely criminal activity took place during Biden's White House, which makes the AUTOPEN pardons, especially George Clooney's op-ed forcing him out, unconstitutional. Check this out.
Can the reporter please swear in the witness?
Will you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly declare and affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll go off the record. Dr. O'Connor, were you ever told to lie about the president's health?
On the advice of counsel, I must respectfully decline to answer based upon the physician-patient privilege and in reliance on my right under the Fifth Amendment of the Constitution. I am not a lawyer. I must follow my lawyer's advice in this matter.
Let the record reflect that Dr. O'Connor has invoked the Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination.
Again, not accusing Dr. O'Connor of committing a crime. However, the top officials closest to Biden all plead the fifth. This is what takes place generally in a criminal proceeding. Check this out.
Can the reporter please swear in the witness?
Sure. Sir, would you please raise your right hand to be sworn? Do you solemnly declare...
So this is Anthony Bernal, Jill Biden's chief of staff.
And affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
Thank you.
All right. My clock reads 10:10. The majority's hour will begin now. Mr. Bernal, did you ever advise President Joe Biden to pardon his son, Hunter Biden?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
Thank you. We're going to go off the record real quick.
So the top three are pleading the fifth. This is the third example here of top Biden officials pleading the fifth.
Can the reporter please swear in the witness?
Will you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly declare and affirm under penalty of perjury that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I do.
My clock reads 10:11, and the majority's hour will begin now. Ms. Tomasini, did you ever advise President Biden on the handling of classified documents found in his garage?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question pursuant to my Fifth Amendment rights under the Constitution.
So imagine if every top advisor for President Trump pleaded the fifth. Now, the AUTOPEN pardon is unconstitutional because there's no evidence that Biden ordered the AUTOPEN pardon. Furthermore, he was forced out because of cognitive issues by the Democrats themselves. Check this out. There's also no evidence in the email chains that Biden himself ordered because he never emailed anyone to pardon the Select Committee, Schiff, Cheney, Kinzinger, anybody else, Fauci. He never emailed anybody. He said that he did so verbally, but nobody can testify, which points to a criminal conspiracy. Nobody can testify they were told by Biden to pardon anybody. Check this out.
If it wasn't Biden, who was making presidential decisions? Well, it turns out Chief of Staff Jeff Zients would often give the sign-off for the AUTOPEN after this lengthy process of telephone calls. For example, in January 2025, Zients says that Biden held a meeting with aides about pardons for his brother and other family members. Now, Zients himself was not in that meeting. Remember, that's actually important. Then Deputy Chief of Staff Bruce Reed or White House counsel Ed Siskel presumably left the meeting and told Zients staffer Rosa Poe about Biden's decision. Poe then called Zients at home to relay the message. So according to this report, Zients did not bother calling the president or anyone else in that meeting to confirm that that actually all happened. He just went on to authorize the use of the AUTOPEN. Someone in the staff secretary's office would then convey that to somebody who would then use the AUTOPEN for the pardons. So, look, how many times did this occur?
So there you have it. There's no record that Biden ordered any. There's no chain of custody for any of the AUTOPEN documents. Nobody knew who ran the AUTOPEN, according to testimony. And there's no evidence that Biden verbally told anyone to pardon all the people he pardoned. The only pardon that he signed was of Hunter's. That's it. Everything else is unconstitutional based on the evidence or the lack of evidence. Hit subscribe to this channel, H.A. Goodman's other channel. Go to H.A. Goodman right now for the live stream. Thanks, everybody.